Hey, hold on a second. I'm on the phone.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Which of these 0-3 teams will visit the win column for the first time? We'll see. We're underway here in week 4. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. On 4th down, Dom Maggio out to punt. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 23. To throw is Wilson. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson will get that complete to Albert O. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. The Broncos had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way because it's so early in the season it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So
Frank Clark,
continuing. He threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First carry now for Pierre Strong. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Coleman will try up the middle. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
10-0 to score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already.
Now a loose
God almighty, man.
and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Really?
Set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last two drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, a decent little game. Puts him in a pretty good spot. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Randy Gregory. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack in the contest.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, CD, you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play action. It's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Brought down by Willie Gay.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Never make the mistake of the soft receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here. They're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
run with Coleman on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
He's got a man complete. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, Baggins, you don't mean that.
For a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on
Go
target,
Chiefs.
and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
I love it, man. I'm glad you stopped by, though.
So not much time to speak of.
I don't know where I would be without your harassment, your daily harassment.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense.
He may come back, man.
Ready to go. And with a 2-score lead,
It's that one I was telling you about, boss. The Sim League I just joined.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Boss, is the mic working today?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Make sure I hadn't swapped back over to my controller.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one.
All right. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to figure it out, bro. Seems like I got some pretty cool dudes in here, so trying to expand our horizons, so to speak.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready.
Everybody welcome King of Detroit to the PlayStation chat.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end
King
zone
District.
for a touchback.
Oh yeah, is that what it was?
Yeah, funny guy.
I'm not letting it go, Jay West.
You need to.
I can't.
You should.
I know I should. I should do a lot of things. I should hit the lottery, but I can't let it go.
It would be in best interest to let it go.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a mob hit.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their
A little
next
politicking you got going on.
Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the
I appreciate your
halftime
concern,
was a
man.
positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half
For your own good,
all
man.
of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with
New gun on Call of Duty. What do you got, boss?
I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, shit. I'm not going to delay a game. Now boss is on you.
What he saying now?
He put it in the chat.
You on YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube boss? Really?
Oh, boy.
They got to the outside, turned it
With
up
friends
field.
like y'all, who
Ended
needs
up getting a
enemies,
nice
you
little
know?
gain out of it.
I know, that's right.
Terrible,
I
man.
try to be good at what I do, Jay West.
Yeah.
You need to settle down, first of all. You come in here with a bad attitude. You know, we got some new folks in here watching today.
Down an extra DB out there for the
All that
Chiefs.
good stuff.
You started it. I ain't say
did?
nothing. Yeah.
Man, I didn't remember that.
Play action. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 40.
See the Broncos?
He was held
Yeah,
by the
I bet I've
coach
never
in the
used the
first half.
Broncos. They're a little bit different.
He also picks up a first down.
They are a little bit different. I can't get the run game going. I got this rookie running back. Seems like he's pretty nice. But he got absolutely destroyed on one. Fumbled it. What's the dude's name for the Chiefs? Clark?
Frank Clark. That's
Yeah,
boss
he
boy right there.
Yeah, he picked one off on me earlier.
Running left, Coleman.
There goes Coleman.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
I guess it is, boss. I just saw that pop up, man. That's Dre and who's he playing?
Titans.
Titans. Man, I hear you, man. Gaming for average. That's why you can never give up on it. You know what I mean? Like you hope to see that you break one. But KC's done a pretty good job, man, of shutting it down. No, that's not the old one, man. It's a rookie that I guess was drafted.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I think the Chiefs just said something about He had to go or something. I don't know what that's about. But
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Boss, you may like this league, man. No joke. It's a lot of rules that we used to have in place in ours. Like they don't allow safeties at sub linebacker, that kind of thing. They're pretty straight laced, man. It's refreshing to get away from the bullshit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
And I just keep getting torched on these freaking streets. God damn.
A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back. And
yeah, if you're interested, man, I can check it. I looked at their roster, man. I can like stream it or something and see, but there was an issue with like that 32 team getting the 32nd team in there, which that's not on the league, it's on EA.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Good play.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter.
Got my wife texting me.
A much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question,
I love that woman.
what was this in the first half?
She keeps me going.
It wouldn't be in this situation. But that is
Damn, Boston said, damn Call of Duty.
We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Well, he shanked the shit out of that one.
He missed it wide to the left.
Oh, somebody's connection and dropped. Game of the week.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Alright, let's see what old Madden can cook up.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. A handoff, Coleman between the
Come on, Coleman.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Jay West said, "Oh, Buck nasty game drop." Is that what happened?
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, I got him in, man. I run a 2-back set. It ain't much, but some pistol stuff, and I make sure the backups guys get in.
a flag down.
Oh, here we go. Illegal man downfield. He got downfield that quick. I love it. I love it. 59 yard. We can't kick a 59-yard field goal.
Keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
Yeah, I'll throw a couple more in there just to be on the safe side.
So now on comes the field goal.
God, 7 mile per hour. Oh, shit. We're going to try it. Gotta find out where this kicker's at. See what he's made of. Suck it, Madden. You take your coaching suggestions, shove them up your ass. Fix your game. EA, you're an embarrassment to the gaming community.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more
Dude, that was 59 yards. 7 mile per hour wind in my face.
Trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalpost. What every offense wants.
I was thinking that too, man. But do you think that EA is, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that they would, you know, put that type of shit in the game when we got bigger problems, you know, to work on or whatever.
Backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Mahomes now on first down.
He burned his ass again. God almighty, sim mode. Who keep fucking Darby? Man, I never did like that dude. Every team he's ever been on of mine is the same damn thing.
With now his second touchdown of this third quarter, and the Chiefs have cut it back with
streak after streak after streak.
Now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Boss, I could absolutely see EA though, man, doing that stuff about things that don't even really matter. You know, let's make sure we get that in the game.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Y'all keep talking about Buck Nasty, man. I mean, is that Dre?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Strong. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for, but someone who wants to prove something and find a new home.
Really? You can't concede the game? Why were we...
What, he closed that point?
I don't know. Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Again? Yeah, I can hear you.
Unreal.
Why join the league if you just gonna quit?
He said he had to go, man. But I mean, the thing is,
So he couldn't concede?
Just hit concede. That's all you have to do, and then the game saves. Like, you don't have to freaking quit.
He did that shit because he was getting his ass beat. Fuck out of here. Lame ass motherfuckers, man.
Damn.
So lame, bro. It's such a waste of time, too.
It sucks. Boss said, "GG's. I'm the chat."
Yeah, he is the chat.
Boss is wearing this damn thing out. That's what I'm talking about. Well, there we go. The first game, I guess it'll be a force for Denver. But that sucks. I miss out on stats and everything. But that's how it goes. It's the life of admin. You gotta deal with that shit. So I guess we will shut this damn stream down and try to move over and watch. Is Dre still playing, or what happened with that shit? J West.
What'd you say?
Is Dre still playing? Is he playing?
I think he might have started over.
Okay.
He dropped another link. So
Appreciate everybody stopping by, man. We'll have another one up before too long. I've got another league game, I think, at 8:30 tonight, so Eastern. So I'll definitely be back for that. But if you haven't dropped a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man, we would greatly appreciate it. But I guess before I go, Boss wants to know when's Jay West playing the Falcons.
I'm about to play him right now.
He said right now, Boss man. So we'll click over and watch these games, and then we'll be back on live here about 8:30 Eastern. Y'all have a good one.